Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This should be episode 9 of our Folktails Update 1.0 playthrough. Hopefully we can make some proper progress today rather than just the interim progress we haven't made. I know we did the storage and we've sort of moved some of the production of the industry around. But today I would like to look at finishing down here so we can turn this into a reservoir. So we have far too much water. Until I flood it with bad water again. And maybe do something up here as well. They're starting to put these in. So hopefully we could get some extra storage for all of that stuff finished up here. And I would like to do a unified power front. So that's going to look like going down to the lowest level of the map, tunneling it out, and putting power shafts all throughout. So I think we'll start to lay the foundations for that. So how much space are we going to need? So let's go to landscaping and let's just chuck a load of dynamite down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put my access in here because we've already come down here. I feel like it just makes a lot more sense. So let's just make sure we're not going to run into our existing. So if I come here, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll come off this side here because this is already accessed, and we will keep going down and going down. So I probably do actually want to do that. So we will do that length to start with of the dynamite. How are they getting on under here? I know we covered this. We probably shouldn't have covered this until we could actually see what they've done. But they are still putting some of this in. So we've got. They're just putting the large tanks in. Do we need a large tank? I mean, let's get the water one at least put in, because we are short on planks still. Our planking issue continues. We have 24 gears and metal blocks we are fine on, so they will get that put in as soon as possible. These are neutral, so that's fine. Not neutral priority. So let's speed this up a little bit. Can I actually do this from where they are? It's too far from district centre. I might get them to just do this, and that way we can start to actually think about it. Then I'm going to have great fun with this. I would like to keep this dividing wall. It might not make too much sense, but I would like to keep it just in case. Just in case one area floods, we still have the other area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip this out again, and I'm going to put sluices going back. Well, actually, I might keep those two sluices going that way and then change those two sluices to go the opposite way, so that if this does run out, if we pump, because I'm planning on putting some pumpers in here, if we pump all of this out, it will then go back the other way, if that makes sense. We're also going to come over here. We looked at doing this already. So this is going to be our aquifer, so we're just going to go all the way around here. And we will have to do some jiggery pokery. We'll put a bad tide, maybe put a bad tide diversion there, and we'll put the good water coming around this way and into, or even, I mean, we're probably going to do it this way, aren't we? We're probably going to do it coming under there, straight into there, so the good water will just flow through into there, and we'll have two sources going into the reservoir. So, beaver-wise, we have one beaver without a job, that's fine, and we have 11 kits growing up, so we do have a healthy population. We are still struggling on planks. Maybe I pause one of these gear workshops. Or what is the power? So supply is the same as demand. So maybe we need to think about coming over here and adding some more water wheels. So if we look at this like this, that's fine. So what we could do is we could dynamite some of this up, and then we could just produce some more water. Because the gravity batteries do provide redundancy. So some landscaping, and then we'll just pop that there. What are they building? They're probably building this tank under here, aren't they? That I told them to. Yes, they are. That is perfectly fine. I mean, do we need more wood workshops? What probably doesn't help is we actually have any. Oh, do we have log storage? So maybe that is a set to obtain. So if I set this one over here, which is full to supply, hopefully our haulers can. Maybe we up the amount of haulers we have. and then they can start to get some logs over here. And maybe we do actually just, I don't know, semi-prioritize the ones for planks. Because how many builder beavers do we have? We do have a maximum amount of builder beavers. They have got a lot to do, haven't they? I have given them an absolute mammoth task. So, in the spirit of that, let's expand our population. Our food is perfectly fine, our water is perfectly fine, let us get a lot more beavers on the go. So, where would they like to live? Is that a reasonable housing space? I mean, no, but it's fine. And then maybe if we put one there. And pop a path round here like this, round here like this, and make that into an abomination. We probably should also think about, if we are going to be doing these large projects, moving like well, this isn't really a large project, they haven't got to move that much. I think the ziplines layout is sufficient for now, but we will review it in due course. How are the planks? Let's speed this up a little bit. So can you build this for me, please? We have logs. That's fine. We have space. We have enough logs. Actually, do you know what? We're just gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna go hard here. So where is the dynamite? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And get that put in. And then, in the theme of what we're doing here, with the decorations, we will put a roof on it. Whenever they eventually get around to all of these roofs. There is quite a lot to do. Have they put this water storage in yet? Oh, come on, guys. Oh, they're almost there with the planks. I've paused the gears, haven't I? I've paused the gears so they can't make... Oh, you can't make this up. Let's just up the haulers, and let's get some of these wood workshops prioritised by the haulers. And let's put this as our next highest priority. I promised you I was going to show you an underground power system. However, best laid plans and all that never seem to. Oh wow! Look, they have really put that in. Goodbye. And housing. Look at that. And then put all them in. And this should hopefully... Oh wow, look, we are going through... We are getting beavers. We are getting lots of beavers. So let's put some more builders' huts in. To use the resources we're not making. Up and lower. I just want them to build all of this stuff quick. So we have lots of berry storage, lots of carrot storage, lots of sunflower seed storage. Grilled potatoes, we're doing good. So we are not making enough to meet the... I mean, we are steady. We are steady with the food. It could be a little bit better. I don't think it's an issue with... It's definitely not an issue with production of the raw materials. There's going to be a choke point around here, so we might have to put more leg grills in and more bakeries, especially as I'm about to just absolutely go through the roof with beavers. Oh, what have I done? I didn't want them to do this. I did ask them to do this, so I can't really moan. So what are we going to do with this? We are going to... Let's think about this. Power. So, water wheel, water wheel, water wheel, and then we need to come over here with some levees. And to do that, we are going to have to put some paths in. Boom. So landscaping wise, I think we need to go down another layer. I don't know whether that will take us to the bottom of the map, but it may do. Oh, they are absolutely chucking these in now. Storage for treated planks, no storage for normal planks, storage for metal blocks, storage for scrap metal. So we have lots of storage for... They still haven't put this in. What are we waiting for? We're waiting on the gears. Yes. I mean, how important is that? Will they get this built anytime soon? Who knows? Can they? Have they? What do you mean can't go? Let's prioritise that. It's interesting that... do I have to... I'm fully aware I'm asking them to do a lot. You're going to start chucking all those logs over there now, then? So that these guys haven't got a... Is this actually a sufficient... So they can just transition there and then come over here. Okay, so that's not the most awful... the most awful route I've ever asked them to take. I mean, just get this crap finished. Then we can start to plot this out. So I'm not going to start putting the tunnels in until I know we are at the bottom of the map, because I know how that will go. It will not go well. And I'm guessing put this in so that at least you can reach the other stuff. Because that's not connected yet. That's not connected yet. I was originally going to cap this off, but I think if this is going to be our water system, maybe we won't. Can they reach that? They can. It's just going to take them an absolute age. Oh yeah, they put our sluice in. They have put our sluice in. Excellent. Hmm. 38 baby beavers. Oh dear. Maybe another holding post. I'm gonna tidy the builders outside. I'm gonna put one underground at some point because they're just an ugly building, aren't they? But let's put another holding post in for now because we're gonna have a lot of beavers. At least I might be able to expand the wood workshop so they're actually keeping up with demand. So all of this is in. All of this is in. What is taking them so long? They still haven't built this yet. 5 gears left. I can hear you all saying, why don't you sort out industry before you start tunneling under, and that would make complete sense, wouldn't it? So we're not naturally going to do that. And they are doing this. This will just take them however long it takes them. How they've built that. So landscaping, pathing. And then we can put a sluice in. Sluice is under landscaping as well, so we'll chuck that in there. Oh, can I not put it in there because of the bramble? The other. Oh, okay. So, in that theme, landscaping, not landscaping, pathing, and then we will. Let's get this crap out. We can delete that, we don't need to do that. We can delete that, we don't really need to do that. And there we go. We have another water storage, so we can continue to fill that up. I might take some of these. Ooh, I forgot about that one over there. I might take some of these out at some point, just so that they're not. We can have one light tank here. As like a population thing, but I would like to take it out at some point. Oh, they're putting the roofs on now. Oh wow, they have put loads of roofs on. Very nice. And they're putting all this in now. This is the good stuff. So they can reach this, so they will start to put all of this in. Excellent. I might just run the power shafts along the back of this to connect it all together. I did want these to be independent. I did want these to not have horrendous to be connected. I want to take all of these out, tunnel down, and then just put the power shaft in. But where are we with that? Or alternatively, even move a wind farm on top of one of these hills over here. This might be a nice place for it. But we will worry about that when we get to it. So we are now back into good tides. Cycle 17, day 1. Excellent. This is going to dry out eventually. Are you getting on with this? They are. They're really trying to get those brambles out for me. Bless them. And they get them out. Excellent. Oh, just look at this. Look how cozy this looks. Right, anyway. Is this the bottom of the map, or we got to go lower? So I can't put any more. I can't put any more dynamite in, can I? Oh, I can. Will it not shout at me? What did we do here? Oh, we did. So we are now going down to the complete bottom of the map. So you know what? Let's just put these power shafts in, because it's actually not contributing to the network at the moment. So are the brambles out? The brambles are out. Goodbye. Goodbye. And the main reason I'm putting this in is for contingency, because I know I will end up flooding this at some point somehow in a I wouldn't say a masterful fashion, a really stupid fashion. Oh, I just have to. They can't build this. We're doing really well. Again. So, priority. And then we come into landscaping and we start to put some dirt in. No, not down there. Sometimes it does just jump around. And then what we'll do is we'll pop a stair there, and they should be able to get up and reach it. And we will semi-prioritise all this, just so that it's good. This will allow us to figure out how to pop this into here and have good water flow through there, or as just normal water, as it's more commonly known. So, detonation time. How? If we was playing with ladders, this would be a lot easier, but we're not, so ooh, let's use a fancy. Why not? And I can bury all this again. So we probably will bury all this again. I'm going to leave it as an access tunnel though, because once you're down there, I'd rather just be down there. And you're going to say to me, why didn't I just come from the other side? Well, I could, but I didn't. How is that not working? Oh, because you're a double. Okay. Harvey? No, I'm doing it again. What am I doing? What am I doing? Triple platform. Double platform. No. Stairs. Double platform, single platform. Stairs. Now, I'm fully aware that I have left myself far too much space here, but does it matter? No, it does not. So, to connect this up here, before we cover it again, let's just chuck in some vertical power shafts. So, vertical power shafts are in power. And I'm going to put another vertical one in there. because it's going to be supporting. It really doesn't matter, but that's what we're doing. So let's come down all the way down to the bottom of the map. I am going to slow this down just while we do this because I really don't want to screw up. So we have our geothermal vents here, and we have our aquifer over here. So we need to get the power over this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put tunnels in all the way over here, all the way over here. Oh, sugar. I think this would be easier, wouldn't it? And it's still tunnels we're doing. I don't know why I've clicked off the tunneling tab. Landscaping. Tunnel. No. So the reason we're doing... Why is it not letting me do that? The reason we're doing double tunnels is so that I don't want to have to micromanage them putting in every single power shaft. They will get stuck and they will screw it up. So we will be able to just put the shafts in and just leave them to it. So that's there. And my plan is to remove the buildings that are above them and just have what is this? Oh, it's an aquifer without a drill on. Okay. That's interesting. We could get some more water that way as well. However, we're not going to just yet. So, geothermal vent. So I want to run... Where am I putting the observatory? I'm putting the observatory on that mountain, which actually is pretty in line with that geothermal vent. So maybe if we go landscaping, tunnels, maybe if we come from here, all the way along here, all the way along here, all the way along here, and then we'll bring it in this way as well. Now this is going to take them an absolute age to build, and I'm under no illusions that it will probably take several episodes, but we put it in. We put it in. And they will just get on with that. So, how are they getting on? Let's speed this up again. Come on, just put this in. Just put this in so you have, when you can have access, you have access. Our plank situation isn't improving, unsurprisingly. We have loads and loads and loads of beavers because I foolishly increased the size of our... Oh, would you look at that? Would you just look at that? So, what am I set this to? So we're not having it on that. We're unticking that. Close below contamination. No, close above contamination. 1%. No. Close below contamination 1%. There we go. So now it's open, and so this should just flow out here. Are we filling up? We are filling up. It's just taking a little while. I really want to. Let's put that on. Let's put that on a priority. So I would just like to see this being used, and we can. For my sins. Pop that in there. And then what we'll do is we'll come back into landscaping. We will get our friendly tunnel tool, pop them in there. Come along to there, and there we go. So it's a little bit lower. So maybe what we'll do is we will do we want, okay, no we don't, we want to pause this. I want to stop doing some of this. Stop it, guys. Let's just pause it for a second. And what we're going to do is we're going to demolish all of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in from this level, and then we're going to tunnel in from that way. I say. So we're going to tunnel in from that way, like so. Because they're very industrious, these beavers. They just want to get on with it. So we'll put that back on to fast mode. Now I would like the power shaft to just come up from the bottom. However, if I do that, it's just going to flood the tunnels, and that's going to flood the tunnels with bad water. So I really would rather we didn't do that. So if we take a power shaft out the back here, we'll pop a little. And we got a drought in 3 days, so that's fine. And if we swap a vertical power shaft here, and we should be able to see where we're coming in. We're a little bit short actually. That's fine. I think we're actually in line. We are dead in line. So if we pop that there. I have this come over here. And then we could also put a staircase up here so they can actually just get up here and start to do it. I believe they're all doing this because it's too far from the district centre. What are you doing? Oh, I didn't put the last steps in. Whoops. Okay, now they can reach it. Whoopsie. It's a bit silly. So this is where we're going to dynamite down. So let's just. I'll tell you what. Let's delete that one, and we will start to dynamite down to the bottom of the map. Landscaping. So did I say it was there? I did say it was there. What do you mean it's too far from? Of course it's too far from the district centre because we have that scrap metal in the way. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so that should get put in there. Having a drought is excellent because I wouldn't want a bad tide because it will start to flow out of here. And then, no, it won't until we've built it actually. It will start to flow out of here and then, yeah, not ideal. I also need to put some steps in here, don't I? So we can finish that off. That is a lovely high priority. Food is stable considering what's going on, and water is also reasonably stable. So in the spirit of helping the beavers pump more, and we have a reasonable amount, well, more than a reasonable amount of time. So let's get the large water pump unlocked. So this has a straw length of 4. So if we popped it on, how wide is it? It's 3. So if we come into here, I just pop it on that side there. So landscaping. No, it requires 3. Okay, that's fine. That's on me. What am I doing? Actually, what am I doing? And then we put a large water pump there. That will hopefully do something to satiate the water demand we are currently experiencing. Oh, lots of beavers means lots and lots of building jobs. Well, let's put another hauler post in and another builder set. Build low. What are you set to? You should be set for that. Haulers are the first thing to go. Build and low. Is that really too far from the district centre to be built? I don't think so, but whatever. So this is finally dried out. So that means we will never have bad water coming out of there ever again. And we're about to enter drought, aren't we? So we're about to be screwed for production. This is why this is the ultimate goal of combining all of these systems, is so that we can not have to worry about power generation. I mean, I think the wood workshop's getting how many treated planks do we have? 169. We also have 10 beavers in here producing. Oh, we don't need that many. But we don't need that many. But we also have we have so many beavers, so why not? Okay, they are going to absolutely stack getting all this scrap metal. Supply, and you can be set to obtain. You are set to obtain. Excellent. You can be deleted now. Actually, obtain logs. How are we getting on over here? Oh, so this is all gone in. This is all in at the moment. And how they're getting putting all this in. That is in as well, so we can. No. No. Well, on today's episode of things I shouldn't have done again. I don't know how I deleted that. I'm going to blame this mouse that isn't working. I still haven't purchased it. Purchased a new one, so where's the sleeves? I mean, it's not a disaster, but it's not really. How long is our drought? Our drought is 16 days. Okay. So yeah, so we did that again, so we have to do that again, which is great. They're coming under there to do that. So, we pop this here, we detonate that. We want to keep going down here, don't we? So here I want to put some... We have like a little windmill farm over here, that could be quite nice. So, where's my landscaping? I'm glad we have loads and loads of dynamite. And a reasonable amount of extract as well. So if I put doubles in here, if I just put doubles in there, doubles there, I mean, this might be excessive, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no, my spacing's become quite irregular. Let's delete them for now. Because power, so should we unlock the large windmill, even if we can't build it for now. So you can put one there, maybe put one there. You can't put it there. Put one there, 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 and then on there. So we delete these ones. And delete that one. So if we come in with the dynamite, so we come in with the doubles. Up to here, up to here, up to here. Up to here, and then we know we can pop them in at the end, so let's give them paths to get all the way to this. And how are they getting on? Have they tunneled through to the other side? My mouse won't allow me to lower the camera angle that far. Oh, they're getting there. There's only 4 left. I should not have done that, because we're going to come over and check how they're getting on over here. They are getting on reasonably well, aren't they? Look. I imagine that's... I need a pup. So, let's also recover some of these planks. Excellent. And then we can start to put power shaft in as well. All the way along here. The windmills do keep up a little bit of production. So do we need metal right now? Probably not. Let's slow that down. Explosives I'm going to keep on the go, and obviously we're going to keep with the extract because we need extract to blow stuff up. And we have come through to the other side. Excellent. So, what we'll do here is we'll delete all this again to recover our goods. I am going to put sluices in. So the sluices are going to go landscaping sluice. So we're going to have a sluice there. And we're also going to have a sluice here, a sluice here, and then we're going to have levees across here. And then that can be set to, so we don't want to close above 5, we're not closing above 5 at all. I can never remember the contamination settings. So you're above, you're below. Close below contamination 2%. And close above contamination 2%. What do you mean it's too far from the district centre school groups? Have we cut something off? What? We still have access to this? Is it because... How have I what? No, I really don't understand this. I mean, it's completely dried out now, so let's put a path in. Let's just clear all these brambles. And just try and work out why that won't let us build them. Okay. So they put in, come on, put this in. And that's also a very important job, so that can go high up. We have had some beaver turnover, so it looks like we are short on jobs. So let's do things we don't need to do. So you definitely only need to be, you could be 4 beavers. Okay. So once again, some more dynamite, some more planks, and they are putting this in. It will take them a little while to get over there, but they're also putting this in for us. So down there. I may also end up putting a. So that is the bottom of the map. So if we delete that, pop that in there. Which side is that on? So that is on the right side. That is on the side we're putting the shafts on, but that, not the shafts, the power. But that's fine. It can be fine. So let's delete them. Delete them. And then we'll put an extra double dynamite at the end of each one. Oh, they had started to build them. That's fine. Are you actually? Are you building this? You can build that. So why can't you build this? It cannot be reached by paths. What? It's literally next door. Oh well, we'll see. Because I not prioritise this stuff. Come on, get into the model stuff. So planks we have 85, gears are a little on the low side, but that's fine. How much paper do we have? We have 184 paper. In the other video when I was asking what would they use paper for when they're making medicine, my fiance kindly told me they'd be using it for the prescription, and I can't fault the logic in that. So they need the prescription to go and get the medicine from the beaver doctor, which is slightly weird when you think about it, but I mean, it makes about as much sense as anything else here. I want to know what all my builders are actually doing. Did they put this big antidote tank in yet? No, they did not. It's almost in it, only needs 4 more gears. That could be the priority then. Because the more antidote we can break, when I do inevitably murder the beavers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we go, let's go 8 just to be safe. So if we go 8 from here, so and then we can have an extra entranceway. Landscaping. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check. Let's get that path changed. Boom. Okay. I'm really weirded out why they can't build this, because they managed to build it before, and they can build under. So I mean, we might just have to get really. Oh, okay. Now they can build it. That's fine. That's chipping up a little bit. How long are we on? We're on 42 minutes, so we may get to the end of this drought, and then we'll probably call it there. I would probably try and time lapse this for you guys if I knew how to. Maybe I'll have a look into time lapsing stuff. I'm not a fan of doing it, but we could look at that, because you guys watching hours and hours of gameplay of building underground power shafts isn't very interesting for you, is it? It's more just interesting to see the end result. How bad our gravity batteries are. Well, they're not doing too badly. The wind power does keep everything ticking over. So I'm glad I put that in. Oh, they're putting this in, thankfully. So these sluices are in, and they're all synchronised. Closed below contamination 1%. So that'll open when, if the water situation becomes an issue. And let's just get all of this crap picked up. Okay, so we can now move the boom nuts. I'm sorry, I stole that phrase, but it's just so it's quite catchy. So vertical power shaft, vertical power shaft, vertical power shaft, vertical power shaft, normal power shaft, normal power, vertical again, and then we want normal power shaft, normal power shaft. Yes, we want it to look like that. No. And then we can delete these ones. No, you can delete them, not build them. Power. So then this should allow us to build large windmill, large windmill. Did I go lower than I needed to go? I did, but actually, I don't hate that. Can we put dirt around it? Oh, we can. I really don't hate that. Ooh, we're going to do that over here as well. We're going to set them into the ground. No, that's Bob Ross would say, a very happy accident. So, wasn't planning on doing that, but, you know, brilliant. and then we can fill it all in with dirt once it's I do just need to put a path around here just to ensure that they can build all of this. Put the path around there. Detonate that. Fire. And then we will start to put some more dynamite in here so we can start coming in from both sides. So that needs power. That's fine, it's going to get power from these windmills, which they are actually already putting in. So we have the gears, no, we don't have the gears, we have the paper, we have loads of planks now. Planks are not an issue at all. They put these power shafts in. The issue may actually be, no, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's get all of this prioritised. And have they finished the storage under here? Yes, so we have a big antidote storage, so our herbalist can keep producing antidote to make sure that if we do have any unfortunate beaver accidents, they really do pump that, don't they? We are really going to need, once we get onto the 30-day droughts and bad tides, which I think are just around the corner, having all of this flow into here is going to be very nice. I could... no, let's have water flowing into here first, and then we'll change this again, once again. So are they in? So then I can actually put dirt on top of this. Look at that. I'm very pleased with how that's turned out. In case you can't tell. Oh, come on. I find positioning these terrain blocks quite difficult sometimes. Detonate. And then we just need to go. Delete you. I wonder why they struggle with planks. We have loads of planks. We have loads of builder beavers as well. Extracts. How are they getting on down here? Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look underground. What have we got? They are... It is taking them longer to get down here to do this. Plus I've like randomly prioritised loads of stuff, haven't I? Oh no, I think it's actually because the path is not long enough. Well, they're making good progress. That's probably halfway to this. So what's actually right next door to this? Ah, so it's actually just storages. So we can actually. It's going to be you that goes, mate. Small pile, logs, fine. Let's put it out. Yeah, so that's going to push us right down. No, it's alright. Excellent, look at that. So this is all producing power. So I prioritise these. And we are also going to come down in here, remember, and put our observatory up here. So maybe I was going to do a nice spiral staircase internally. So they can come up here, walk up to the observatory, and obviously the power shaft going underground so that nobody sees the power shaft. Those large windmills produce a reasonable amount of power. So what we're going to probably end up doing is coming over here. I mean, maybe we could get to the point where we just run everything off batteries and windmills rather than water mills, and we could cap all of these bad water sources. So we are on 49 minutes, so I think we will get to the end of this drought, and then we will call it a day there. I'm just really interested to see them put all this in. Another windmill in. I did give that high priority, didn't I? And I hear what you're saying, Scott. You're asking, why have you not put in something to make it easier for them to get resources over there? And you are quite right. However, they haven't really finished. They get this in. No, it's not on the priority list. Keep going, guys. Just need to keep extending your path. Because I would like to get rid of these gravity batteries up here. I don't think they're particularly aesthetically nice. We could actually, maybe if we came over here, got rid of the scrap metal, we could hollow this out, sink the gravity batteries in it, so that we don't actually see the storage system. Come on, yeah. So now you get to watch me replicate that, what we had over there, and do it badly. Oh, this is, of course, this one's deeper, isn't it? This is deeper, so let's put let's put 2 more dynamites in. High prioritize that. And I did say we were going to make this a little bit more aesthetic, didn't I? So let's come over here and put. So that definitely connects. So we can just come along here. That definitely connects. Can I get one on top of this as well? I don't think I can. They have to walk down there, so that's fine. Now putting all of this in. So that means we probably can come ahead and, well, yeah, let's put our vertical power shafts in. So I would like to get this working for the next good time. Ooh. Which is only 4 days away. Let's prioritise this. Oh, it's slightly off centre. Did I do that? They're building it. I did do that because of the way. Okay, yeah, that's fine. For now, it's fine. We will change it later on. So let's put power, delivery. Power shafts across here and across here onto vertical power shafts. No, get out of my way. Vertical power shaft there, normal power shaft there, and then leave that. And then what we'll do, we'll just, I mean, it's gonna look slightly ugly in certain places. Maybe we could cover it in dirt at some point. Maybe we could just have like a random hump there. And then pop that there. So all of this I want built. Please. And that's, yeah, that's fine. I would also like this built, please. Yeah, so come on, let's get it built. And they still got some of these to do. They're putting this soil in there, so that's good. And let's just check that they still have enough space to do. Once again, I have not been paying attention. Oh no, I have been paying attention, that's good. I have extended their paths out, and we will delete all of these. We must have so many planks laying on the ground, but that's fine. And then we can... They haven't put this in yet, which is interesting. Let's give it a little bit of prioritisation. And they're taking their sweet ass time putting this in. I guess that's fine. So, we're on 55 minutes, we have 2.5 days left, that's okay. We can... Or was I using the wrong... I think I might have been using the wrong platforms. Oh well. Once again, I am using the wrong platforms in the wrong places. So it should be fine to put that there. That connects. Double, single. Yeah, I've really not used Spacewell here, but it would allow them to get down here. So I know I've asked them to build that, so let's put this as the next highest priority. And they're all blue, so they're all connected to the same network, which is what we want. Come on, get on with it, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. So this is going to allow them to. You know what? I might actually do some weird power transfer over in. I don't know, we'll maybe meet in the middle over here and do something weird. Have you built that? You have. So then what we're going to do is we're going to... That is accessible to build, so that will be built. Are we connected? No, we're not. 2 more, 3 more. Yeah. And they can still start building. Listen. So this is going to be far too much power to power this aquifer drill. However, wind power is intermittent, so it will shut on and off. Oh, we have really saturated this reservoir, haven't we? So maybe this is time to put the sluices in the other way around. And then we will put levy, dam. So the reason is that so we can have like bidirectional flow, so it can flow in, flow out freely, and also if either side gets contaminated, it will. So what's this set to? Close below contamination. Close below contamination. What was that? So if either side becomes contaminated, it won't contaminate the other side. Close below. Oh, okay. So there we go. So they will build that when they want to build that. It's safe from here because we have the sluices here. So when we have the power, which we do, we have the power. It's building these power to operate. Oh, they need to build. Can they not reach that? They can reach it. They're just, I don't know, they're just taking their time. Taking their sweet ass time. All the dirt's in. You cannot see the power shaft. Oh, you can see the power shafts in the middle. So we need to just come across and put these in here. And then they will look like just like windmills. They look excellent. So come on, get this put in. And look at that. There is water from the aquifer drill. It has far more power than it needs. Look at it go. And it's going to flow through here. Because that's into here. Excellent. So we are going to... We also, I remember we need to jump start this, don't we? We need to jump start this one. That's a good thing to remember. We have lost half a day on that. And I would like to get this plumbed into the power source properly, and we can delete these ugly wall wheels. The only thing is, when the wind stops, it stops. So, in aid of that, for time being, I do not want this to become a permanent fixture, we will put a power wheel in. So yeah, so it's all well and good while it's producing. So that's producing. So these are, that's fine. So this reservoir will fill up. It's going to take longer to fill up now because it's bigger. Actually, no, if they can get this in. I'm once again asking them to do crap loads of jobs. Where are you? And we've gone over. I'm excited to carry on playing. So, but yeah, I will just high prioritize that. Let's just take one look at our. Let's just take one look at our power network system. So they are making loads of progress. Good effort, guys. So we're coming in from both sides. As you can see there, they're coming down here. So we will meet in the middle. And then, yeah, and then we'll be able to access all of this under here, and we'll have a unified power source. So thank you for watching today, guys. I've really enjoyed playing. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you've liked what you've seen, hit a like and subscribe, or chuck me a comment if you think there's something I could do better and you'd like to see done better.